So welcome to SQL Server PowerShell for SQL Server DBA class. So what I'm saying, Sandeep. So you will see here. Now I am this kind of report you will be able to build. So what is the standalone server and whatever you are doing for your organization. So in good way you will able to do. You will able to send this report as an attachment to the whole team. So see here, whatever you have learned, right? So it will take time. Maybe what is your requirement you fulfill, but there is a lot of requirement will come. This will make you the confusion state, right? So that one you should have to go to Google and always touch with your senior. Getting or not?
Yes, sir.
So if you are touch with senior, then only you will able to learn in real time. Whatever I am teaching you, it is just for I am giving you one step for you how you have to go, right? But there is something
Right.
called you will be able to do the work. There is something called quality of work. That quality of work only you will able to finish once you are touch with your senior. Got it? As per your
Right.
environment, once you are writing the script. So anyhow, you have shown that report or something to your senior? No?
Yes, I have said,
Okay.
but they said need to some modify like I have not update the uptime, server uptime in that report.
Correct.
So
That
they
is
said,
easy only. If they told for server uptime, you will able to find out easily. You will able to add, right?
yes, sir.
So like that only. Once they will tell this, then you modify, and it is very very useful also. If you will go to the other company, no, it is your package is suddenly it will increase. You can't predict your package if you know the how to develop this code and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyhow, we will start the class, and last class we are in this page, right? Just I will go through this line only. Uh, okay. So so we have done till here, right? And till here, once again, I will come from washroom. Just give me a second.
Yes, sir.
Now, who has joined? Okay, Venkat, you are not joined mini classes. What happened, Venkat?
Because just last two class I didn't join. I
Okay,
thought
but
last class I thought I don't have class. I thought that's why I didn't join.
okay, but you have gone. Please go through the video because I cannot go again to explain you that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I
Okay.
can't expect. Yeah.
So Sandeep, whatever you are doing, whatever code you have developed for your organization, right? So that thing that all are doing as a basic level only. You will think like you have done very great thing, but I will tell you there is 100 of thing you have to correct. Got it? No?
Right, sir.
So day by day. So once they told you the one thing like it want uptime also, so you try to modify. Then again you ask Sandeep. So what thing I can add? Then again they will tell you where the log file is generating, where this is generating. That they will tell multiple of things. So try to add those things in your script. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'm not going to show you that. So till here we have reached, right? Till here we have reached last class. If you will see, we have gone through this much. We are finding it free space in GB. Then I told you, can you please predict how to find out free space in percentage to in your this one, how to add. So you have done this mathematical calculation and you have sent also the screenshot, right? You have done this,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes,
And
sir.
this was giving the correct result also, correct? So this is fine. But here it is one problem. What is the one problem I will tell you? If you have written here free space divided by size, free space divided by size. So maybe that is this is the main thing, right? First is size only. It is the main. How much size is there? As per size only, there will be some mathematical calculation. Maybe inside that system only it is doing, and it is calculating the free space, right? In GB, how much free space is available, right? So what you
Okay.
can say, it is the mathematical calculation is like that. How much size was there for the hard disk? How much you have used means size minus how much size you have used. That is nothing but your free space, right? Correct or wrong? So this itself it is content some mathematical calculation. Maybe it is we have not calculated. It is calculated by your computer itself, right? So what is the size? Size minus how much size you have used, that is known as your free space, right? But we have not done this mathematical calculation, but this is automatically, it is coming by your computer, right or wrong? But here is one mistake. Some of the time, if this size is going to become 0, have you seen? Sometime your size is become 0. Just example, if you have your own laptop and where you are putting the CD drive, that time you can see the size itself, it will not display. Once you will putting your CD drive or DVD drive, then only it will be show how much space is there or not. But that is also one disk, right or wrong? I'm saying correct or wrong? Anyone, Sandeep? So you can see if your computer having to insert that hard disk, you can see after that there will be one block, again it will be like this, but it will not display any size. Once you will press, you will insert the disk. Once you will insert the disk, that time only you will able to see what is that size is there for that disk, how much size it is there, how much it is used, right or wrong? Tell me fast.
Right, sir.
Correct.
Yes.
So उधर ही होगा देख लो. So what you are, so that time what will happen, this logic will fail, right? Because you told to divide by size, and size is not giving even 0 also. That is the one thing. Some of the time, if the size is displaying 0, right? If the size is displaying 0, then what is going to be happen? Tell me. If you are dividing anything by 0, it will be giving not correct result, right? Correct or wrong?
Right.
It will fail. So this logic, what you have to do, what you have written, एक second, I'm coming, just 1 minute, give me. So what you see, if you are going to divide by 0 thing, it is not give the error. So that time what we can do, we can write if and else loop for this, and we will see if it is greater than 0, then only you go and what you do, then only you go and just calculate this part, or otherwise don't calculate this part. So this thing we have to display, right? So we have to put the logic in this only, right or wrong? Tell me fast, Sandeep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct, no?
Yes, greater than 0.
So we have to use this one. If the size is greater than 0, that only logic we have to implement here. So what we can do, we can go to the next line. This correct or wrong? Sorry, right? So I will go to here. Just so Venkat, you are not there in the last class, so maybe you will not able to understood or what, I don't know. And one more thing, just you have to see here. Just I will do that. So see here. So this bracket, whatever you are saying, this bracket is for which one? This bracket is for this, right? But I will put this into this one. Then you will understood more. I will go with new. I will paste this. I will go to the language and I will mark as the PowerShell. So what you seen, if I'm clicking here in this, so what are you saying? This bracket and this bracket, red color you are saying 2 bracket. Correct. If I'm clicking here, second bracket is a part of this. So what you understood, in this bracket only we have to write the if loop, right? Not outside of this. Getting or not? This logic you understood. If I want to write if that is greater than, size is greater than 0, then only you go and calculate this. We have to write this if loop inside this, right or wrong? Right? No, we don't have to go to write after this loop. Inside this loop only we have to finish this. Then you go outside. So that's why what I am doing, I will just going E here, and after that what I am going to do, I am just making this part in the next line, 2 bracket. Correct? This 2 bracket. So now whatever I want, I will declare in this, between this, right or wrong? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm going to do, I am writing if loop here. What is the if loop I am going to write? If size is greater than 0, then only you go insert into this. I have written if size is greater than 0, then only you go inside this loop. So what is if loop? How you are declaring? You are giving the normal bracket. Then inside that, if that will be applicable, then you go and calculate in this, between this bracket you are writing, right? You have written like this, correct? You got it? Why we have done the two bracket down, and inside that we have written in this. No doubt into this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got it now? Why we have make in this? Because if loop we have to insert here. If I'm going to execute this, I am getting the perfect result, but I have to write the else loop also. If it is 0, if it is getting, if it is not getting 0, what it has to display? It should not have to give the error 0, right? So at what time, what we will do? Where we will write else loop? Tell me. Here only, right? Else, what I want to print? I will direct write, I want to print 0. That's it. Anyhow, there will be no difference between these two results. There is no difference between this and this, right? There will be no difference. If you are running this also will same result, but this also is same result. But here what happened? Here if you are getting the divide by 0, it will not give the error for your script. Or if you have any RAM disk or something like that. So for myself, I don't have that CD drive, so it is giving the correct result. But if you have CD drive or any like mount drive or any some storage, SAN storage, so sometimes it will be like that. It will be give that, it will not give the any result also. It will not tell 0 also, it will not tell more greater than 0 also, right? That kind of thing, it has to be, this script has to calculate if it is greater than 0 or not. If it is there, then you calculate. If it is 0, if it is not displaying any result, it has to just print 0, right? Correct?
Right, sir.
No doubt into this?
Right, sir.
Okay. So, so again, one more thing I am asking you now. This bracket I can write, if I will remove this bracket, I will write above this also. This is also no problem. It will be so the correct result only. If you want to display, write two bracket here directly, and if you want to remove this, then also there will be no error. So just I'm making small line. So this is there. So one more thing, if I'm running this much of code, what I'm going to see here. So you have seen there is the device type 3, it is going to display, right? Now tell me, Sandeep, I think Venkat will not able to tell. Now tell me, Sandeep, if I have to display the device type, what code I have to develop now here? Tell fast. Now this time I want to display device type also.
Yes.
What?
Same like at in
First I have
bracket.
comma and then enter. Then I have to write at the rate of, yes. After
at the
that,
rate in bracket, in curly bracket, and
then
uh,
E.
uh,
Then tell me fast.
yeah, equal to dollar underscore for the E expression.
E expression. What first you tell for N expression? N expression I will give in
Yes.
double colon, and I can put the what? What I want to
Device.
print. I want to print
Drive
my
type.
divide type only. I can print like this. In E, what I have to do? Tell me fast. I have to give two curly
Drive type.
bracket. Two curly
Yes.
bracket first. Then
Dollar underscore
dollar
dot.
underscore dot. After that,
Drive type.
drive type. So this is going to be display the result. What is the drive type? Anyhow, it will not give any different result, but it will going to give my drive type. So divide drive type is coming 3 here, right? No problem.
Yes.
If I want to take this result into table format, I can go format however table, and if I'm going to display the result, it will display into the table format. So what you are saying, my device type is 3. Why device type is 3? Just I will go to the sum of the Microsoft site. So in the Microsoft site, this much of device ID they have given, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 is 7 means 0, right? So if some of the time, if your device type is giving 1, what is the meaning of that? Means this drive does not have any root directory. So how it will be happen? This everything will come for the storage. Maybe you will not able to understood this all. You be understood maybe third, this drive is a fixed drive. Means if you have the hard disk, it is going to display the 3 number, right? If you have any network drive, means you know that how you are adding the network drive, right? In the same computer, you will able to add some drive also here, right or wrong? You are going somewhere computer, then you are map the drive, something you are doing in your organization, right? You can give some other server name which will the network drive, right? So that kind of drive will also come. If that kind of drive will be there, it is going to display the number 4, correct?
Right, sir.
So if it is 6 means this drive is RAM disk. So like that. If it is giving 2 means it is the removable storage or USB or flash drive. So it's look like your SanDisk is there or mount drive, right? You have your organizer. So that kind of drive, if you have, it is going to display in this way. It will be give the number 2. So what you understood in the real time, nobody will understood 3, 2, 1, something like that, right? Now what I want if this number is 2, it has to display this result. If it is 3, it has to display fixed disk or hard disk. If it is, so how I can achieve those things into this script? Now tell me fast.
We need to declare
we can
that.
go with case statement.
Which statement?
Is case statement.
Okay, switch statement you are saying, right?
Correct.
Not case,
Which
it is
case?
a switch statement. So we have to go with a switch statement. So switch,
Hmm.
right, Sandeep?
Right, sir.
We can go with a switch. So in that switch implementation, we can implement if the key value is 0, 1, or 2, it has to display in this result, this way. So just I will go to the switch statement now. You can see how the switch statement is working. I am taking one variable. In that variable, it's having the switch value. In that switch value, what is happening? It is just taking the switch value, like I am passing my value is 3. So 3 is coming inside the switch and 3 is their local disk. So it is going to display it is the local disk. If I am running this, it is saying local disk. If I am changing 3 to 2, just example. So this time what it has to display? Removable disk it has to display. If I'm going to run this, it is going to display the removable disk. So what you understood? So there, if for the switch statement, there will be some key value and it's matching with key value. Same thing, I'm going to change here. So tell me, which is the key value here? Which part is content the key value? Tell fast.
Drive type.
Yes, drive type, not this part or this part.
Yes.
Not this part. This is just for displaying the result. Actual value
Yes.
is saving here.
Expression.
So why should not we think we will make this as a key value, right?
Right, sir.
So what we are going to do now? So what you have seen, it is writing switch. After switch, we are writing into the bracket that switch value. So same thing what we are going to do, I will after bracket I will write this switch and this one I am writing into bracket. No doubt.
Right.
Correct? I will make it down.
Yes, sir.
So this is the switch. After switch, what is happening? You are putting bracket start and you are putting this much of value, right? So here also what I will do after switch, what I will do, I will start my bracket. I will end my bracket. Between that, what I will going to put? I will put my this much of logic. So this much. I started and this much I will put here. Correct?
Right, sir.
And I am going to run this code. So this time my result is coming and I want to display the result in the table format. table I will write, and if I will execute this, so I will get that it is the local disk or hard disk, whatever you want to display, it is going to display that. So remaining for me, it is not showing 0 1 2 because I have only this much, so I can't show you. But in your office, if you want to see, maybe you will get that. So what you understood, we have started very simple code, only get hyphen wmi object, and we pass the class and we pass the server name, and using that, see how much big script we have written as per our convenient, right or wrong?
Right,
Same
sir.
thing what we are going to do, if we want to generate this as per my HTML code, so we can go with that also. So anyhow, I am going to start the HTML. If you want any result to be HTML, just you copy this much of code first beginning. Oh, sorry. You just copy this and you paste here into the top. Okay. After that, what you have to do, what we have to do, you have to go to here. What you have to do in this change down, you have to write convert to HTML and this much of line where you are pasting it. So I will not do the format table. I will writing convert to HTML, and I will give some location where it is going to be saved. I will save into this day 8 only. Just for your example, I will go here. I have written this. I will just executing this. You can see there will be one file has been generated. If I will double click on that, I will get the result into the good format, my device ID, size, size in GB, right? You can see that percentage of free space, local disk, right? So if you want, like if the space is some of the time what you are seeing it, if the space is less than 50%, then you have to display one more column, like it is critical, please look into this, either increase the drive space or free some space, it is critical. If it is 60%, it will come 50 to 60%, it will be satisfactory. Or if it is coming more than 70% or 80%, it should be sufficient, right? So some you want, like if it is critical less than 50%, you want into the red color has to be there. So how we can code, we are going to learn today these things also, but it is required, HTML code required 3 days. So till here, no doubt, right? You understood how we have developed this code and how we have reached to tell this point. So this convert to HTML, once I will start the HTML, then you will understood this. What is the post content, pre content, what is this all, you will understood later. So till here, no doubt, right?
Right, sir.
Okay, so I'm moving few more things. So this one you understood, CPU and average, right? CPU and average script I have already explained. To this, I shown you how you can pass that class. So here I was passing the Win32 processor. In this script, I am passing the Win32 logical disk. So what you understood, if you have the WMI object, you have to pass the class. So it will be give the OS level of information. Like if you are passing this the Win32 processor, it is going to give the processor level of information. If you are going to pass RAM level of information, you can pass disk level of information, right? So many things depend upon your, and we have seen in this script how we can make our script, how we can make like that, like if you are creating any function, then function will be only applicable for that session. So we are putting this script into the module folder, and we are importing the model, and that script will be applicable for the all PowerShell session, whatever you have you will open, right? Sandeep, you are there that day, you understood this already, right?
Yes, sir.
So next script, what I explained, how you can pass multiple of parameter using single file, that is also done, there is no doubt. So there is multiple of parameter. You can see before I was passing only database name into the one file, now I was passing multiple of database name also, server name also, backup path also. So multiple of path, how you will pass. So that is nothing, this is just related with CPU. This is same only, which one, CPU average I have explained. Go to the next one, disk space. I think you don't have any doubt on disk, because you know how you have implemented it. How to build into the HTML, that one also just now I have explained, but HTML, it will take time. This is a disk level of thing. This is the same thing only which one I was explaining. Here it is part by part I have putting here. Doubt understanding, you don't have any doubt. This is the same as like free space in KB you want or GB. So many student was asking the doubt that time. Explaining the try and catch, how to handle try and catch method. So for that it is written here. So this one already I have explained. So now go to export to Excel. This is also very, very important thing. So what is happening? So some of the time, if you want any result to be export into the Excel, you can see now I am typing export hyphen Excel. This after 10 minutes again it will log off. You have to log in again. So you can see here export hyphen Excel. So if I am going to type here export hyphen Excel, for me it is coming export hyphen Excel. But if you want to, if I will tell you to go and just see here, if I will run this automatically, if I will put here export hyphen Excel, I will put hyphen now. So what happened? One Excel will be open here directly because I have written now. So here for your, if you are going to go and check export hyphen Excel, maybe this code is not going to that. If I will typing that hyphen, it will not going to display the Excel for you, right? You can check that. So Excel you have to import from your, for me already it is there, I can't import, but for you, you have to import it. So you can go here, you can see that whenever you are putting, the result is not coming. So what we can do now, you have to run this code, installed module import Excel. Once you are running this much of code, and it has to be there connected with internet. So automatically what it is going to be happen, it is going to be work import module, and before above that you can see the code. That time it is going to this site and it was downloading the PS1 file, but nowadays no need because you all have PowerShell version 5. I told upgrade your version to PowerShell version 5. So I think you both having PowerShell version 5 only, right?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Okay, so no
Yeah.
problem. So you can go with the import model. Once you will import, then if you are typing here import hyphen EXL, automatically it is coming to Excel. So now you, whatever you want, you can do. So you understood, if the Excel it is not coming for you, you have to do the import Excel. So that is only I want to display. Here it is some of the script, it is there. Just this one was just downloading it, and this is just if you want any result should be displayed into the Excel, and if you are writing here export Excel, and if you are running hyphen now, what is going to be happen? Automatically one Excel is going to be open, and in that all processor information will be there, right? So like that, after that you can save it. This will not save, you have to save. After running this, you have to save this. So I'm going with the next script. It is, what is this script? This script is nothing but it is just for downloading that importing the Excel, but it will not work here because you are already working the PowerShell version 5. So no need of go with IXC. This is PowerShell less than PowerShell version 5. That time I was explaining this kind of a script. So this is just for same thing. It is a script is there here. What I'm doing, so using that command let new object means using the .NET also you will able to fetch some of the information. If I'm running this time host name, what you have seen, that time I was running what? I was using WMI object, but this time you can use WMI management object also to finding some of the information. You have to just go through it, just go dig it. So it is up to you. I am just taking one server name. I'm importing the model, means it's loading the all ps file dot smos and all. So after that, I'm going with this one, passing this one, and I'm just selecting this. All are the, I'm writing here format list. So you can see that for this is the server 1, server 2, server 3. This is giving this exists, this is there or not, about the protocol and about that URN, some connection string. For this, it is showing it. So you will able to fetch some information using the WMI SMOs also. Whenever you are running this WMI, that time you have to see there will be one services dot. In the services.msc, you can see there will be a WMI, Windows Management Instrument. So you can see somewhere it will be there. Windows firewall, Windows license, WMI. You can see the Windows management services. So WMI provided. This has to be running. If this is not running, that time maybe WMI thing you will not able to capture. So you have to take this also in your mind. Going with next script. So I have already this everything. So Sandeep, I think you are there. Past 3 days we are working on the day 8, right? So there is no use. There is no need of explaining this, right? I have explained more, so you are understanding this what I am doing now, right?
Yes, sir.
So this also it is same only. Just I am taking some data. I am using the WMI object, and I am just finding some of the instance name and state, and I'm just I'm writing here hyphen now means that it will be copy into the Excel. Here you have to change the host name. So and it will be open into the Excel, and you can save it, or otherwise directly you want to save somewhere, you can just give out file and it will be going to save there. Or otherwise if you are writing export hyphen Excel now means it will be open into the file, then whatever you want you can save. Login using single user mode. Why this is there? Okay, this is not related with this. I think that time some when I was taking the class, that time one person told, sir, uh, um, what happened, like some of the time it is happened, no, somebody has deleted the SQL login, OS Windows group from that, and he don't know the SQL login also, right? SA login also it was not disabled. So how we can fix this issue means if you have SQL server, that time you having the group, you are adding the group into the SQL server, right? Using that group your whole team is getting access. If somebody will delete that group, you will not able to log into SQL server. But some of the time what people will do, they having some SQL authentication using the SQL. But what happens in this case, somebody has deleted SQL authentication also. Now SQL server is running, but nobody is able to log into the SQL server. So how to fix those kind of things? For that I was explaining him. So so that time I was given. So this one measure object, no doubt for you, right? Calculate property, average, link, whatever it is, right? Sandeep,
Yes, sir.
you have gone through it also. Measure object. Going with the network, some of the network related information also you will able to find out using WMI. So you can see what I have done. I have just passed. This time I am passing WMI class. Which class? Means adapter configuration class. Some of the time if you want to find out some adapter level of information, that also you will able to do from PowerShell. So this is little bit not related with more with SQL, but sometime it is useful for SQL DBA. So I am just passed my host name and I am writing here information, selecting the description, DHCP is enabled or not, IP is enabled or not, IP address and MAC address. So this will be, maybe this will not give proper result for me. But if you are going your organization, that time always you are discussing DHCP is not working, IP address is what, AD configuration. So something you want for yourself also. So this much of information you will be able to figure out. But that is not important because in your all organization already that Ventil team, AD team is sitting. Instead of doing that, you can take the help from him also. So that is not so that is the DBA tool. I am not going to explain you now DBA tool, but I will go through it. One thing, later classes after completing the HTML, I am going to teach you DBA tool, and DBA tool will become the very easy tool to work with the PowerShell. You can see that. So if you are running that get command module DBA tool, if you will not get any result, you can see down it is not displaying any result now. So for your case there will be no result you will found. So if your no result is coming, so what is the meaning of this? Means DBA tool module is not imported in your PowerShell window. If it is not, then what you have to do, you have to run this one, install module DBA tool. So whenever if you are using PowerShell version 5, you don't have to do anything. Directly go run install module DBA tool. Automatically it is going to be downloaded. And if it is below that version was there, you have to use this one. Anyhow, you don't have to use this because you all having the PowerShell version 5. So what you have to do, you have to use install module. Once you will run install module DBA tool, and after that if you are running get command hyphen module DBA tool, you will see that detail is coming. So why I am telling you, so next class, after 2 class or after 3 class, once I will complete the HTML, I will go and we will do the practice on the DBA tool. Have you heard about DBA tool in your organization? They are anything they are talking about DBA tool, command DBA, nothing, or they have started? Because last 2 batches came, they are their organization, they have started working on the DBA tool. I don't know, Sandeep, whether your people is working on not on the DBA tool. Maybe it is using DBA tool.
No, sir.
No. So you can